Hey everyone, and welcome to the Treaty of Warsaw, a dead Hoi4 mod. This one is another mod that has been dead for quite a long time. It goes all the way back to the days of the desk mod. This mod, though, explores an alternate history where Poland really won the Polish-Soviet War. They won it historically, but this explores what would happen if they won it very hardcore. Some of the states are a little messed up because we're technically playing this in the wrong version, but the colors are not messed up. These are the intended colors in the mod. But yeah, these states being messed up isn't the mod's fault. It's just that this mod is one version older than the easiest old patch of Hoi4 to get to. The focus tree looks great. It's quite a large improvement from Hearts of Desk. And Russia gets a slightly altered version of the old Soviet tree, and we start off with a big faction. And there are two Russias too, I should know. White Russia and Stalin's Russia. Also, Germany is split into two, the democratic Germany and a communist Germany. Bavaria's in this weird communist Austria-Hungary alliance. Yeah, kind of bizarre. It looks like Germany has a focus tree too, but it's kind of unfinished. And they still need to remilitarize the Rhineland. Even though parts of the Rhineland are demilitarized that Germany doesn't own. That's weird. And this really isn't a new focus tree for Germany. Again, it's just an altered version of the historical focus tree. White Russia has a small focus tree, a smallish focus tree. Denmark owns Hamburg, and I think that accounts for all of the new focus trees. And Qing China is instead nationalist China. There's a new ideology called Zionism. Another change is the colonial territories consist of puppet states now instead of the countries directly owning them. As you can see by pink French Africa, Italy still has North Africa. And yeah, Mussolini still leads Italy. Though they start off owning Ethiopia. They don't have to go to war with Ethiopia. Also, Mao starts off old, and I think that accounts for all of the major changes. I'm not seeing anything else really noticeable, and I'm going to assume this is part of the mod. There's this weird war that fired. India broke apart really early, and Tibet and such joined in. I don't know why Free India is trying to invade all these other countries, but I think it's going to be near impossible for them to win. I guess if the British can't join, then maybe they have a chance in this. Considering they haven't joined already, I doubt they're able to. Have decent industry focuses, but a lot of these focuses are just the same. And some of these focuses are really bad. Like, these focuses give us 4 civilian factories in 70 days. These ones give us 1 in 70 days. This left side is kind of terrible. I don't know why we would do that. The bottom focus is very overpowered and gives us 2 full research slots. Looks like Yugoslavia is pretty normal, except Italy owning more of the coast. Of course, it looks like we have the old Spanish Civil War, but with weird colors. And this is how the colors look in the original mod upon release, but I don't know for sure if it was exactly 100% intentional. There's a certain color file in the game, and if you delete it or reset some things, the game looks kind of like this. So I'm going to guess that they deleted that file and now the game looks like this and they just decided to roll with it. Also, there's a bugged event that keeps firing, so we're not really able to go on past this date, but I still will show off some of the stuff in the focus tree. On the left side here, what we do is we integrate Belarus and demand a referendum, and there isn't really a mechanic like with Germany and Austria. It looks like they just automatically submit. And then same with the Baltics. I don't know if I can get behind the focus name, but that's fine. And like I said, with foreign relations, we just add Yugoslavia and Romania to make up for all the countries in our faction that we took over. We also have the decision to just form the Commonwealth. No name change though, we just get the color change. And on the right side here, we get to demand colonies. I don't really know why they decide to give us the colonies, but that's great. Look at this great Polish colonial empire. We own all the best states, like this state in Australia and this state in South America. I'm kind of confused with some of these states though. It might be because of the wrong version. In Germany, I don't know exactly how Germany will work in this. They have improved national spirit a lot sooner. This is another focus that's copied over from vanilla, but and then they have the mutually exclusive wars and peace focuses. You don't actually have to switch ideologies. You can just do this while democratic. It looks like you have to actually fight Bavaria, though. You don't just get them for free. And they have a decent army, though not big enough to really oppose Germany. And then they unlock the abridged version of the vanilla tree. They still do have Danziger War, though, but this Danziger War is going to be much more difficult. And I forgot to point out the very obvious, too, but yeah, Czechoslovakia is split up. I don't know what a lot of this stuff has anything to do with the one Polish-Soviet war. It seems like this mod is a lot more convoluted than that. I think if the mod's ever remade, they could just focus on what would happen if that one war was won, instead of all this other stuff too. Anyways, that's all for the mini episode today. It's very bare bones, but I'm sure it could be thought out better and updated. Well, I would strongly recommend that no one ever updates this mod and you just make a completely new version based on the same concept. That would be much easier. Updating this all the way to the newest version would be a nightmare. Anyways, I'll see you all next time.